Hello, once again welcome to Rick's Garage. Today I'm replacing the downstream oxygen sensor on this 2006 Scion, and I've run into a minor issue that may help some of you out if you're ever doing this job. I'm under the car right now. As you can see, there's a hole right here. There's a grommet that goes in that hole that goes around the sensor. And the way you unplug the sensor is you have to go inside and lift up the front of the console, and then you can access that. I'll show you that in the next segment. Okay, I'm now inside the car. As you can see, I've propped the console up with a piece of wood. What you've got to do is put the gear shift into low, and then you can reach right under here and pop this up. The plug is, if you can see it with my finger not in the way, the plug is right there. I've already unplugged it and snaked it down through that hole that I showed you earlier. My problem is that the original sensor came with a grommet to keep water from getting inside that hole. As you can see, my new sensor that I'm installing does not have a grommet. So there's only really one or two solutions. One, install the new one, sneak it through, and fill up the hole with silicone or something like that, or take and cut this grommet, slice this grommet open like I've done, and use some cable ties to try to wrap it around the new cord. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Okay, it looks like that's going to work. I've got the cable ties around the grommet and on the wire. I think this is a little bit better alternative than to loading that hole up with silicone. And for the most part, I think it'll keep water from getting up in there. If you do buy an aftermarket sensor, it may not come with that grommet like mine did. So I'm sure if you go to a dealer and you want to spend a couple $100 for one of these, that you can get one with a grommet, but I did not choose to do that. Alright, this is your finished product. It's not the neatest job in the world, but as you can see, in addition to putting that grommet back in, where I had to cut it, I decided to smear a little RTV around it to make absolutely certain that no water gets up in there. So that's all I've got. Hope you're a little neater than I am with the RTV.